Even with something as natural and familiar as pomegranate, it's important to begin with the cautions because concentrated extracts, particularly punicalagin-rich supplements, behave differently from fresh fruit. Most people tolerate these extracts very well, but in some cases they can cause mild digestive discomfort or interact with medications that influence blood clotting, including certain anticoagulants. People with known allergies to pomegranates or related fruits should obviously avoid supplementation, and as with any concentrated botanical, quality matters. Poorly standardized extracts may vary in punicalagin content or contain unwanted additives that reduce effectiveness. Once these sensible precautions are understood, the potential benefits become both measurable and impressive, particularly for cardiovascular health. This study focused on arterial stiffness, a key indicator of vascular aging and long-term cardiovascular risk. Pulse wave velocity, the primary measurement used, reflects how flexible or rigid arteries are, and improvements in this measure are strongly associated with reduced strain on the heart and improved circulation throughout the body. Participants taking punicalagin-rich pomegranate extract showed meaningful reductions in pulse wave velocity over the study period, indicating that their arteries were functioning more like those of younger adults. This is not just a minor physiological change. It represents improved vascular elasticity, smoother blood flow, and a reduced burden on the heart with every beat. For midlife and older adults, even modest improvements in arterial flexibility can have real-world implications for energy, endurance, and long-term cardiovascular resilience. Equally important were the improvements in inflammatory markers, particularly C-reactive protein, CRP. CRP is a widely used indicator of systemic inflammation and is closely linked with the progression of atherosclerosis and overall cardiovascular risk. Seeing a reduction in CRP alongside improved pulse wave velocity suggests that pomegranate extract is addressing both structural and biochemical contributors to vascular aging. Lower CRP reflects a calmer inflammatory environment, which means the body is less likely to experience chronic endothelial stress, plaque instability, or oxidative damage. This combination of effects, reduced arterial stiffness plus lower inflammation, is a particularly potent synergy for long-term heart health. The mechanisms behind these benefits are both fascinating and encouraging. Punicalagins, the primary polyphenol in pomegranate, act as powerful antioxidants and anti-inflammatory agents. They improve endothelial function, enhance nitric oxide bioavailability, and help modulate vascular signaling pathways that tend to become dysregulated with age. The result is not just a temporary shift in lab markers, but a structural and functional improvement in the arteries themselves. Over time, this kind of support can slow the progression of vascular aging, improve oxygen delivery to tissues, and reduce the subtle cardiovascular stressors that accumulate silently over decades. Another reason for optimism is the accessibility and ease of use of pomegranate extract. Unlike strict dietary interventions, this supplement provides a standardized dose of active compounds without requiring people to consume large quantities of fresh fruit daily. Many older adults struggle with dietary restrictions, seasonality, or the sheer volume of fruit needed to achieve therapeutic polyphenol intake. Standardized capsules overcome these challenges while delivering the full spectrum of benefits that research has identified. Additionally, these vascular and inflammatory improvements carry ripple effects beyond the heart. Healthier, more flexible arteries support better cognitive function, smoother circulation to muscles and organs, and enhanced metabolic regulation. Reduced systemic inflammation further supports tissue repair, immunity, and overall resilience. Over months, these subtle changes accumulate, helping the body function more efficiently and feel more responsive to daily demands. Perhaps the most exciting takeaway from this research is the combination of structural and biochemical effects. Many supplements or diets may modestly influence either inflammation or vascular function, but punicalagin-rich pomegranate extract appears to improve both simultaneously. This dual action creates a kind of compounding benefit. As inflammation decreases, arteries remain more flexible, and as arterial flexibility improves, tissue perfusion and cellular resilience increase. The result is a quiet but meaningful shift toward a younger, healthier cardiovascular profile. Taken together, the findings paint a highly encouraging picture. Daily supplementation with punicalagin-rich pomegranate extract can lower arterial stiffness and reduce systemic inflammation, supporting heart health from multiple angles. When used responsibly and consistently, it provides a natural, evidence-backed strategy to help midlife and older adults maintain vascular elasticity, reduce cardiovascular strain, and support long-term circulatory health. Over time, this kind of intervention becomes not just a supplement but a practical, sustainable ally in preserving vitality, energy, and overall cardiovascular resilience.